Hello and welcome to the Tarkus Zone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be playing the game Meet Your Maker, and we're going to be looking at the board and the player activity. Now, last week they had a 5-day play for free window of time for the game, and I got a lot of new high volumes of new players hitting my content. Once the 5 days of free play ended, my bases seem to have gone back to normalized amounts or people taking on my content to prior to the free to play. And what that tells me is a lot of people tried the game during the free to play, which is great, but I don't know if a lot of people bought the game after the 5 days free to play, because the numbers here basically since last night, almost it'd be 20 hours ago, I've only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've had 10 unique raiders on my content in almost about 24 hours. So that was not the case during the 5-day window. I had 30, 40, 50. I mean, you could just scroll down here, attempts on my content. And granted, a lot of people like to play a game for free, but what gets me is the numbers after the fact, because it's been a couple days since that free to play ended, and I would have thought that some people would have taken the chance to buy the game, and we would still see a bump in the number volumes. I just don't see that now. It seems like it's normalized to what it was prior to their 5-day window of free play. I know they've discounted the game, but the free to play model seems to be the way they need to go, in my opinion, because I mean, they had so many people playing the game. I had so much content of people hitting my content during that window, and so you can see a open free to play game I think puts the butts in the seats, and maybe try to get your money another way with cosmetics or battle pass or whatever you need to do. But it doesn't seem like, and this is just my opinion, that after the 5 days, people said, geez, I'll spend money on this game. That's just what I'm thinking. But with that said, let's look at what I did get, because it's not zero, right? I mean, I did get some people hitting the content. Bayport went for 10, and the guy got it. This person tried 1 death and gave up after less than 3 minutes on the birdcage. Here's the birdcage, 10 and 10, duo, pair, and they pulled the ripcord. Then I've got a birdcage here where the person didn't die at all. He was in there almost 9 minutes. He didn't die at all and was able to do the content. And then I've got the falls. Again, I got a person, 0 deaths in there. Got the Genmat, and about a little over 7 minutes. Then the falls again. 2 deaths and pulled the ripcord, 4 deaths, pulled the ripcord, 3 deaths and pulled the ripcord, and then we've got the arena, 10 deaths and out, and then we've got 1 death and out on the arena. And that's really it, folks. There's really not much more I can show you. I mean, that's all I got in about 24 hours. All right, well, thank you for joining me, and this has been the Tarkus Zone.